Today we are going to learn the 5-digit number. So for this lesson, you will learn to write and read the 5-digit number, understand the values each digit stands for in 5-digit number, and know how to compare the 5-digit number. So here we go for the first one that donates some money to the charity medical organization. That donates this money into the organization. Then how much money have that donate? So what you have to do is you have to count how many dollars here. You see that we have 1,000, which means that we have 5,000, and here we also have another 5,000. And then we have to add it together. You can make use of the column form. Don't forget to align the place. Alright, this is a unit, 10, 100, and then 1,000. And next one should be 10,000. Alright, but there's nothing here, so I didn't add anything. So you count it one by one. And then 5 plus 5 should be 10. Alright, then add 1 back here. So how to read this number? It will be 10,000. Alright, because there's a 0 here, and this page, the first one represents the 10,000 place, so it read at 10,000. Alright, and the next one, how many is 10,000? Oh, actually, we know that after 10 units, right, 10 units here, it will become 10. So 10 ones is 10. And then you have 10 tens, so you can add 1 back. 10 tens here is 100. And then 10 100, add 1 into the 1,000 place, become 1,000. So that's for this one, we have 10 thousands. So which is add 1 here to become 10,000. Alright, 10 thousands is 10,000. So each bit here, if you complete the 10 bit here, it will go into next line to become the bigger values. Alright, so each bit in the 10,000s place stands for 10,000. So for this one, 10,000 is mixed of 5 digits, and you see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 digits altogether. So this one, we will call it 5-digit number. Alright, so when we are writing the 5-digit number, you may leave a space between the 100 and 1,000. Alright, so that you can read the number easier. Like this one. Alright, this one is the space here. But I would recommend you guys to add a comma between the thousands and hundreds place. Like it should be 10 and then comma 0, 0, 0. So that you won't forget the space between the hundreds and thousand. Alright, add a comma here for you to write the 5-digit number. Alright, this is also another way for writing the 5-digit number is like what I just told you. And here, so for this one, we have the abacus here. It show you 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, this how can we read this number? It should be 14,567. And we see that there one bit in the 10,000 place. It stands for 10,000, so we read at 10,000. Alright, so 4 in 1,000 place here, it stands for 4,000. And 5 in the 100 place. Alright, don't forget it when we are writing the place. And then it should be include the S. Hundredths place. Alright, it stands for 500. And then the next one, 6. as we see that the place here, so don't forget to add the S, tens place. It stands for 60. And the last one, and we see that the last one is the U here, represent units. So 7 is in the units place, it stands for 7. So read at 7 as well. Alright? Alright, so finally it will be rated as 14,567. Alright, this is how it. Alright, here are some hints for you to read reading. So for the next part, we have different number we have to read it. So as you see that the 100 place, we have 7. So which means that you have to keep the comma when you read the number. So it should be 23,000, comma, 701. Right? Don't forget that between 20 and 3, you have the hyphen between them. Like if it is 33, 30 and 3, we should be a hyphen between these two numbers. So 2 is in the 10,000s place. It stands for 20,000. And 3 is in the thousands. Don't forget the S. Thousand place. It stands for 3,000. So that you count the number one by one. The next 100 place. So 100 place here is 7. So 7 in the 100 place is stands for 700. And 0 in the 10 place, so it stands for 0. And 1 in the units place, it stands for 1. So 23,701 can be separated into 20,000 plus 3,000 plus 700 plus 0 plus 1. Right? And then you will become 23,700. So for the next part will be the compare of different number. So after we see the money that in these two schools, you will know that some school raise the most money and some school raise the less money. And we arrange the number from the largest to the smaller. And then you have to compare the digits starting from the 10,000 place, right? Which means that you have to compare the value starting from the bigger place, right? Then you do the comparison one by one. So it will be 32,740. And then bigger than 32,090, bigger than 32,006, bigger than 30,807. Right? That's how you do the comparison here. Compare from the bigger place, which is 10,000 place here, and then compare one by one. All right. So the next part to form the 5-digit number. You have a different number card here to form the largest one. So you have to arrange the cards from the largest one to the smallest one, right? Like this. So that you can find out the answer is 86,531. So for the smallest one, so you have to arrange the number from the smallest to the bigger. So it's 30,568. And the largest 5-digit even number, which means that you have to take a look on this number. And I want the even number. So even number, as you see that here, is the smaller even number. So if I want to make a largest one, I just pick this number at the back. So the answer will become 85,316. And the next one, I want it to the odd number, smallest one. So odd number, which means that you have to count it. The last one should be the odd number. So you pick the bigger odd number here and then move it to the back, which is 30,685. That's how you change. And that's the end of today's video. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time. Bye.